Hey everybody, so this puzzle is a 2x2 diametric hexahedron, which is a original design series of mine. And this is a little bit of a different video because I'm actually going to be giving this away for free to one person, and I will talk about the details of that in just a second. But first about this puzzle, this was built out of a MGC 2x2 just like my other puzzle was, the last one. And this is actually the second one of these I made. The first one was built out of a Shengshao and it turned okay. But this turns a lot better. And the corner cutting on this is pretty ridiculous. Definitely a lot better than the Shengshao, the first prototype I made. So this is technically the second prototype of this design. And because it has these really swoopy inner pieces like that, I kind of designed the stickers to be much more rounded, which is kind of a different look than my other stuff, but actually I kind of like it. But yeah, so this puzzle is also magnetic. But because of how heavy all these extensions are, these are completely solid ABS plastic sheeting and epoxy sculpt extensions. I mean, this thing is really, really heavy. You can barely feel the magnetic turning, although it is more clear when you turn it really slow. You can feel it, but it's not, a main feature of this. It just is kind of nice too to have that. So for the details of this giveaway challenge thing that I'm doing, this Friday, November 16th at exactly 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time here in California. You can figure out what that is if you live somewhere else, but I'll include all these details in the description too. But at exactly that time, I'm going to be updating the description of this video with the actual challenge. So it won't be a different video, it'll be this video. I'll just be updating the description exactly at that time. And it's not really much of a challenge, it's just kind of a formality for who actually gets this first. So basically how it works is it's just going to be a series of questions. I think it's 5 questions. So basically you're just going to answer those questions and email it to the email in the description there. And basically the first person to send it to me with the correct responses will get this for free. I will just send it to them. So that's the basics of what's going on here. So although I said some of the details in the video, make sure you carefully read the description and I'll be more clear in there, I think, about the details of this thing. So basically you have to get 5 out of 5 correct and be the first person to do that and email me those responses. So I think that pretty much covers all the details of what's going on here. I'll just show you a quick scramble of this thing so you can see how it shapeshifts. So it really doesn't take very much to scramble this thing. It's only a 2x2. So there you go. That's a scramble. So like I said before, these are all handmade extensions, no 3D printed parts, and I didn't spray paint any of the surfaces too. It's just raw plastic and epoxy sculpt. So again, the challenge will start this Friday, November 16th at exactly 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time on this video, this exact same link. And the first person to do all that stuff will get this puzzle sent to them for free. And the only other thing I'll let you know, the only other hint I'll give you, is it'll be helpful and actually necessary to have one of these and one of these. Just a standard 3x3 of any type, doesn't matter. And a super cube. It doesn't have to be this. It can be, a Pachmann cube or an Aero cube or even an Axis cube or anything. And if you don't have one of those, don't worry. You can just take one of these and put a little piece of tape on a center. One of the questions has to do with center orientation on a super cube. So you will absolutely need one of these, but it doesn't have to look like this. It can be any sort of super cube. So although I won't be doing a lot of these giveaways on this channel, because this is the first one, feel free to let me know if you think I should do this any differently in the future, even though it might be quite a while until I do something like this again. Feel free to comment and give me any suggestions you have for me to do this any differently. But at least for the first one, this is how it's going to go. And yeah, I think that's all the information you need. Yeah, basically, good luck, and thanks for watching.